Oh, this place. This is where they get into. So I guess I get it because they want to like see this with their own eyes. They want to smell it with their own noses. But but why? I mean, just keep your helmet on. However, this place is super cool. Super cool. Because like the surface of the planet has been glassed. It's been like destroyed by bombs. And so then in these underground places, you could get a little bit of air mixing and a little bit of sunlight, not too much, but also some shade so the water doesn't just evaporate. Super cool idea to have these underground little mini forests.
So I was actually confused about the timing. The Mandalorian said like these plants they'd never seen in their life. It was crazy. They had been dormant, but then uh, they kind of implied that they had been destroyed in the Imperial bombing, which actually was not that long ago, 10, 20 years maybe. So are these what timeline are these plants from? I didn't understand.
Right. So I had to fill in backstory to make it work, but I think it's okay. So my understanding of these plants were that these are like the ancient Mandalorian plants. So when these people were alive, these Mandalorians, they had different types of plants on the planet. Things that were like like cash crops, like corn and stuff like that. Things that could feed a lots of people. I figured that the bombing like burned the surface, heated up the surface, exposing seeds that had been dormant in a similar fashion to how like the sequoias, how their pine cones don't open up until there's a fire. So like a fire signifies to the pine cone like things the shrubbery is burned away. You can actually become a seed now. I don't know how that works. You can actually drop your seeds now, and then the baby sequoias will have enough space for sunlight to grow. So I figured that was something like here, where these plants are natural to Mandalore, but they've been cultivated. They were like treated like weeds, I guess, and so they were pushed away for the Mandalorian, the people's plants. But upon the destruction of the surface, then these things were cracked open and were able to grow again.
So that's similar to the kaiju that we saw and similar to the mythosaur that we saw in the waters of Mandalore, that somehow they got reawakened after dormancy. Interesting.
Maybe
Okay. I
super
like it.
nice though. Like
Mm.
I would totally set up a hammock like right there and just chill. That'd be very nice. Like constantly indirect sunlight. Ooh, that's nice.
Forget the battle.
Oh yeah. I'm not Mandalorian. I'll wait for them to be done.